Well, it's magnetic, so it's metal, so before I get out the acetylene torch, I figured I'd just start with the nat gas first. And let's see if we can get that bugger going. It's really stuck on there good. And I thought I'd tried this before, but I could be wrong. And so probably the acetylene would be the way to go, but I'm just being lazy. Give this a shot first before I bring out the big guns, you know. So we'll heat the crap out of this, and then what I'll do is I'll squirt some PB in there and see if we can get that sucker to move, you know. It's got to be pretty hot. Let's get our PB out here and see if we can load her up. Oh yeah. This crap is almost empty, so it doesn't want to come out of the can. There we go. See if we can get it moving here. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's moving a little bit. That's good. Now this other joint on the top is stuck. I think I'm going to try to actually take this right out of the thing. I'll just see if I can hammer it up a little bit and get it right off the shaft. Then I can work on it in a vise and clean it up. Oh, I got that freed up good. So I should be able to give it a little love tap and get it right out of there. Oh yeah, it came right off. No problem. So what's actually frozen is where this rod goes into it. So I can go bring this over to the workbench and work on it in the vise, and that'll be a little easier. I'm going to put some Croil on there. And then, oh, look at that, huh? Freed that sucker right up. Just a little rusty, crusty junk in there. I get that sucker freed right up. Oh yeah, it moves so easy now. That was easier than I thought it would be. So what I'm going to do is put it all back together and just make sure there's a ton of oil on it. I'm probably going to take a rag and some cleaner and try to clean off the pivot point that this guy was on first. But I think you just get old, greasy, grimy crap that hardens and it's like it sticks it together. So yeah, that wasn't bad at all, huh? Alright, we're back in business. And this is the linkage to the carburetor. So that's a good sign. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah, now that's beautiful, huh? Yep, and that's for the governor here. This is a throttle governed engine. And you see the weights are, all this is freed up. When they open up, it pushes that out. And that should help maintain a constant throttle. Perfect. So I think that at this point, everything that's supposed to be lubed is working. And if I turn this thing over, everything else is fine. The mag is still good. I'm trying to ground it out because I don't want to ruin my coil. Yeah, everything else is working fine here. So pretty much we just got to get that ring on there and get the head back on and we'll be in good shape. Now this little mixer valve, if you will, the needle, the top fell off. And I'm not sure how it was fastened originally. I kind of think that it was just a press fit. But it's made out of cast iron, I think. Or a stamped steel or something. But I was thinking either I can weld it back together or I can try to braze it back together. I kind of wanted to try to braze it just because I've never really done that before. But I was just going to clean it up a little bit and maybe hog out this hole a hair so that it has a little room for the brazing material to go into. So maybe I'll just take like a little round of file and just file it out a hair, but and we'll see what we can do. Okay, change of plans. I think I'm just going to take my, I took this little drill press vise and put it in there. But I'm still contemplating, do I braze it? Or I just hit it with my MIG welder for just a couple little tacks, you know? I'm just not sure if it's cast iron or if it's steel. It's hard to tell. But I think I'm going to try to hit it with the MIG. It'll just take a minute, just a little tack, and it should be good, you know? But yeah, there's not really a lot of room in there to get any brazing material in there. But yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one, you know. Maybe I'll try to braze it. I've never brazed anything before, so maybe it can be something to try for the first time, you know. All right, let's heat this sucker up and see what we can do. You know what I mean? My torch is running out of gas, I think. I barely got any acetylene left. I've seen Keith Rucker braze a lot of stuff, and I always watch him do it, and I want to try. So doesn't really want to stick. I think it's sticking everywhere except for where I want it to stick. This stuff is supposed to have flux in it, but I don't think it's really doing a damn thing. And so I got a big glob over here on the side, but nothing where I want it to be. It looks like it's dirty or something, like there's black shit in there. And I don't know. Maybe it's just not good flux. Well, we'll let that dry, cool down, and we'll see what happens. But worst case, I'll go to the MIG welder like I wanted to in the first place. Okay, so that brazing would be a fail. That didn't do a damn thing. So I think what I'm going to do is tomorrow I'll grind off all that crap that just went on there, and I'll just hit it with the MIG welder for a second and try to tack it back together. And I think I'll be a little better with that. Well, I tried welding it with the MIG, and I don't really think that it bonded very well. I really think that this might be cast iron, this knob. I'm not sure. But I'm going to grind down this weld with my angle grinder and see what we got after that. And it seems sturdy from here, but I just don't have a lot of confidence in it, so we'll see. Well, I ground down that nasty, ugly weld, and I think it's okay. So I think we're going to start putting this thing back together. That will be our next step here.